Hey, what up, y'all? It's Emilio Rojas. I'm here with the homie Marcos from Bostonianz617. About to do a little something, interview, you know. Word up.
All right, Emilio. So what's up, man? Let people know right quick, you know, where you from. That's the first thing we gotta ask an MC, dog. Where you repping? Let people know what's up.
Rochester, New York. Currently living in Brooklyn, but always from 585. You know, the Red Wings. We got the fucking garbage plate. Rochester, baby. Rochester, New York. The Rock. Rochester, New York.
All right, that's what it is, dog.
Yeah.
And yo, man, before I even get into the natural, dog, I want to get into recession proof. You know what I'm saying? That's what really, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? A couple dudes got to know you a little bit. I got a little crisis on there, a little production. Talk about that mixtape, dog, because you know what I'm saying? That's a little hot mixtape, dog, even before the natural, dog.
Before the natural, the recession proof joint. It was a record we did in 10 days. We started writing, recording, mixing, and doing the promo work for the tape in 10 days because we were supposed to have. We were in a little bit of a label situation. They told us to push out a tape to build the buzz before they put the contract on the table. And one of the key ingredients for our buzz, our cultivating the buzz, was a MySpace feature, and we had to make the deadline, so we had to rush to finish the tape. So that, you know, I didn't really have a lot of time to craft it, but there's some good records on it. I'm happy with it. It definitely made a little bit of noise. It put me on a lot of people's radars that weren't necessarily checking for me before. Yeah, it did a lot of good things. It's more verses and bars. It's less songwriting oriented. You know, it's like some rap shit.
Yeah, definitely some joints on there, dog. And like, you know, let's get on the natural right quick, man. Yo, there's a couple joints on there, man. You know what I'm saying? You kind of like, I don't know if you put yourself out there. I don't know if all the joints are on there true about your life and all that. It's kind of like a different, you know what I'm saying, feeling to a hip hop type of joint, man. Talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the records, everything that I talk about is real life shit. Like anything that I mention on the natural that's real life shit. Like I talk about my father leaving, you know, that's what happened. I talk about my father coming back, trying to act like everything's cool, that's what happened. You know, I just wanted to tell my story on the natural, and I remember when we were first working on the tape, me and Green, I had a phone conversation with him. He was like, "Yo, man, just above anything, just be fucking nice, man. I want heads to walk away from the tape just like, yo, you fucking nice." Because he's from the same city, so it's like that camaraderie and shit. And he made sure, he's like, make sure cats at the end of the fucking tape walk away like, damn, that motherfucking Emilio was nice. And that was the mindset that I had. So even when I'm talking about my personal shit, I was trying to make sure I still bodied it, you know? Like, I feel like I definitely touch on a lot of subjects that are kind of like taboo and people don't necessarily feel comfortable talking about it, shy away from it, but that's what sets me apart too. Because people relate to that shit at the end of the day. Like, my story is your story, you know?
No doubt. So you weren't worried about kind of even just putting yourself out there, you know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of personal biz that most people, most MCs or just anyone just put this, you know what I'm saying, put themselves out there like that.
I could do the braggadocio shit. I could talk about how fly I am, how many, you know, girls I mess with, whatever, but I've been there, done that. Like, and I feel like I felt compelled at that point in my life to tell my story.
Hey, yeah, I know I'm the shit. Hey. Listen, I know that the post that the flow so, the stroll so. You see the clothes that I'm wearing, yeah, they show that I'm, there's no comparison. You are embarrassing. I'm very slick, slipper, very friend. I know what you feel, I'm like a therapist. A fresh pair of kicks, chicks that I'm very thick mixed. I'm a little bit of spit in American. I'm in Paris and Parisian bras, they breathing hard. It's so hard to keep them all. I got a stick that I beat them off with. And if that's your chick, well, I beat her off. And she feeds for raw shit. The bra wanna work the pole. So that band like it search the soul. She got a mouth like birth control and wanna twerk it slow and then put it back in till it hurts some more. So come on, let me see your hands one time, Boston. Hey, yeah, I know the shit. Hey, yeah, I know the shit. You can check the remix of this joint featuring Styles P and Asher Roy. You know the shit. Online. Yeah, you know that we roll with the keys to the city, and she's so high, she's so with me. Give me a plus when I got my ego with me, and I only fuck with paper, I'm eco-friendly. Bros, I'm recycling my art, yeah, I'm liking them more. We in bars and the highest of floors, the flies couture. Arrive and they eyeing the door, trying to pour out of wine, they would die to afford it. I be bagging them dimes and cake gags, and it's hard to keep them straight. Now they walk around with name tags. The women I'm hitting, they letting me beat. Cause I don't fear a fucking thing but intimacy. They get in the Jeep and beats and shaking the trunk. Late night to daylight, my people waking up drunk. Shit, rise and shine, who colder than this? I don't brag, but I know I'm the shit. And if you know you're the shit, put your hands up. And get your hands up. And get your hands up. Because we know we the shit. And get your hands up. And get your hands up. And get your hands up. Because I know I'm the shit.
At the end of the day, if I'm not telling my story, I'm not really doing much. That's what I feel.
Okay. You made a couple visits to the Bean right quick, So, what do you think about the city, dog?
I
you know
love
what I'm
Boston.
saying?
Boston's a great city. I'll even wear my New York hat in Boston. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no beef in Boston. You know? Yeah, it's cool. I love Boston. It's a great city. It's beautiful. Great architecture. Great people. Good food. I like Boston, man. Big shout out to Boston. The artists here are dope. J.S. is actually managed same crew, like same management team. I fucks with his music heavy, and every other artist that I've had the privilege of building with in the city has been incredible talent. So.
And so how'd you go about, getting up with Greenland? You know what I'm saying? Many MCs try to get out there, mixtapes, and to get with Greenland on your, on your second joint, that's got to be, semi-big accomplishment for yourself.
Me and Green, like I said earlier, are from the same city, from Rochester. He heard a record that I did about Rochester that was on Recession Proof. So that's another good thing that Recession Proof did, to put me on Green's radar. And he's like, yo, it is nice. And we linked up through there and we started, corresponding back and forth. We decided to do the tape. That was that. And now he and I just finished Solidity. He's gonna be one of the executive producers of my album. So like we're going in together like on some real shit. So he's been really supportive, and like having him in my corner is a big help. He's a legend, So.
No doubt. So you got the mixtapes going on right quick. So what's going on after that? Like
we talking the labels right now. We getting situated. So God willing.
And how far? You got a timeline for that? Like what's?
Yeah. I mean, if I don't have a situation by the end of April, I'll probably just put out something on my own, iTunes or whatever.
Okay.
But it's looking good. It's looking really good. So.
And just so you know, man, a lot of Latinos are following you as well, dog. You know what I'm saying? Part of the Latino rap movement, making a little comeback, man. You realize that, you know what I'm saying? You part of that?
Yeah, I definitely see it, man. The other day, actually, it's funny. I interviewed Cypress Hill for BET. Or I didn't interview them. I got to ask them some questions, and my focus is on like being a Latin artist and like the hurdles that you're up against. Like I have DJs that shy away from spinning my records because my name sounds like a bachata singer, but that's my real name. It's like, what am I supposed to do? So there's definitely it's not the easiest, but the Latin community is very supportive of its own.
Yeah, that's what's up. No doubt, man. No doubt.
There's a lot of talent. So.
And where can we hear? Where can the people hear any more of your material? Do your mixtapes or anything else? Features? What else you want that people can see you on?
Just check the MySpace or the Twitter. There's always the updates. I'm on J.S. new mixtape. MySpace.com/Emilio Rojas Music and Twitter.com Emilio Rojas. That's it. Everything else is Google or some shit.
Alright, that's what it is, yo. Emilio Rojas, get that shit, man. The natural, let's just bang it too.
Word up.
Peace.
Yo, thank you, man.